This is the lower respiratory model. At the superior end we have the hyoid bone. Inferior to that we have the thyroid cartilage. Comes from the word thyrus. Thyrus means shield-shaped, so it shields your voice box, your vocal cords, which are deep to the structure. The eminence, the front side of this, is what makes up our Adam's apple. Inferior to that we have the coracoid cartilage. Inferior to that we have your windpipe or your trachea. These are made up of tracheal cartilages, real regular pattern here. That goes all the way down to this structure right here, which is the carina. The carina is where we split. So we split into a primary, right primary, and left primary bronchi. Individually they're called the bronchus, so right primary bronchus, left primary bronchus. But as we go back up here again, one of the things you'll notice is coracoid cartilage is relatively small in front, but as we follow it all the way around to the posterior side, it's actually quite large. In fact, it's the cartilage that goes all the way around. Now you'll notice the thyroid cartilage does not, because this is our epiglottis, which leads down our trachea, which folds over to direct food, liquid, saliva, down our esophagus, which is running on the posterior side of the windpipe or the trachea. That's why these cartilaginous rings are sometimes referred to as C rings. You see they don't make the complete closure all the way to the back side because your esophagus is running right here. You'll also notice on this model, on one side we have the thyroid gland. It's a butterfly-shaped gland that goes all the way across, but we're just showing it on one side here. As we go back down into the bronchial tree, like we said, primary, then we have secondary and tertiary bronchioles. So in the right lung, because there are 3 lobes, we have 1, 2, 3 secondary, and then the tertiary bronchi are the color-coded bronchi from here, each going to a different section within those lobes. On the left lung, because we have 2 lobes, we have a secondary and secondary bronchi, and then the tertiary bronchi from that. The very regular patterns of cartilage that you see here become less and less regular the further and further out we go in the bronchial tree to allow for expansion every time we breathe. If we open this up, you'll notice on the inside the cartilage that sits inside the epiglottis. This right here is our vocal fold, or your vocal cords, and your vocal muscle inferior to that.